So I don't even
I like
remember
how
what happened
that
last
entire
time.
episode was a metaphor for drug use and drug addiction.
It was?
Yeah, the whole
My
thing, the whole
brother made
thing
me watch
just.
a vampire movie that was about drug
Mm.
addiction.
And I like how the classic early '90s movie, The Wizard, about a little boy learning how to be a video game champion, was also an extended metaphor for drug addiction.
Wait, it
No,
was?
no, that one wasn't, but maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't.
Anything could be an allegory for anything.
I like how the My Little Pony TV series was just an extended metaphor for drug addiction.
Well, you know, SpongeBob's just an extended metaphor for capitalism.
That makes sense. Remember when they discuss selling chocolate bars and the lengths they would go to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Something Black Fang.
Can we go full screen on this, or is this not?
Oh yeah, sure. And I can actually get rid of your face. I learned how
Oh
to do that.
hey, what? Okay, the Black Shadow. It's a side quest. Interesting. And this is also a very generically named side quest. Ooh, there she is. One of the most heinous villains of all time. Not because of who she.
It's Ursula's crazy sister.
Not because of who she is, but because of the chapter she appears in.
This is a really weird change from playing Three Houses.
I hope the writing in Three Houses is better.
I mean, the character writing in Three Houses is great.
Very well, I'll give you another chance. I've business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will do you the Fang's punishment.
Like the
Remember
claw.
that. Bear it closely in your mind.
Ellipses.
I'm off to go burn down an orphanage and puppy farm.
After giving the orphans the puppies. Yep, they went in here.
Okay, so who are these people? Oh yeah, these are bandits. Are they? Forget about the ring. Oh yeah, they're trying to get Ninian's ring back because, of course, that's a priority in these troubled times.
Dennis believes we can do this.
Well, if Dennis says we can do this.
I forgot that's what the name was. My lady, Tips Fedora.
Dennis is it's arguably one of the worst names. It's arguably one of the worst names we could have chosen because it's so derailing.
I know.
Even if you give it a threatening what do you call it, suffix like Dennis the Dark, you just can't take it seriously. So Dennis, what do you think? Don't you love how we have to completely bring the narrative to a halt just to make sure the character is involved in the story? Oh, no. Finally, you get to choose who's here and who isn't.
Well, Nils, I don't think we ever need, right?
I mean, I used him. I used him or Ninian. But yeah, I mean, I hated Florina, so I didn't usually use her unless I had to. I don't like Urk.
Okay, well, Wrath is
I don't like Urk. Urk is a waste of time because basically.
But he's our only magic.
I know, but he's a waste of time because then you'll get Nino and yeah, but she doesn't come by for a while. I don't know. Urk is a waste of breath. For that matter, I didn't usually like Will either. I always liked Matthew. I liked Sign.
Well, I don't think anyone.
Or Sane, rather.
You can tell. Because both Will and Urk don't appear in the phone game. But Matthew does.
Yeah, well, Matthew has more depth than either of the others, because Matthew, you find out things... how much do you know about this game? Like, do you already know all the...
I don't know the whole story, I just know a good chunk of the characters.
Okay, yeah, Matthew has at least a little bit of depth. More so than probably any other character on this menu, other than... I don't know, Nils has a little bit. But yeah, the rest are just.
If we're gonna put in Nils, who should we take off the team?
I'd remove Urk, unless there are like tons of armored units and. Take off Florina and put in Nils is my advice. Unless if you're not in a mountain region, you really don't need her.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
What do I know?
Oh no! Look at all the armored units.
Okay, cool. Black Fang members, which are slightly better than bandits.
Oh no, that was just a bandit.
Well, no, he's listed as Black Fang, so you know that he's cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, don't use any chest keys. that people drop. Use Matthew.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay.
Okay, so time to kill some fools.
Yes.
You know, we probably should have
Deciding.
reshuffled their orientations so that Dorcas could like intercept the Lancers, but you know, it doesn't really matter. We can have you can have
Yeah.
Nils give him a second turn.
So put Dorcas up there.
Yeah, just put Dorcas up front. You can absorb the Lancer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot rescue mechanics.
Yeah, now we get an animation of Nils skipping. We love Nils skipping.
We did it.
I gotta come up with
Good job,
a
Nils.
gimmick for Nils skipping. Like what is the maybe he dances to the do song. do 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 do.
No, so I could have Will attack that guy for no repercussions.
Why is he out of range of that other dude with the axe?
Yes.
Okay, well the magic guy is
He'd
gonna
kill
hit him though. So as long as he can survive.
The magic guy can't reach.
No,
according
once
to
you
this.
kill the Lancer dude, he can.
Oh, okay. Well, who cares?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
attitude.
Will.
Let's do it. Rah! History was not made by
Rah.
being cautious. Yeah,
Are
bullseye.
you sure?
Hell yeah, critical.
I also want to put like the units next to each other so they get bond bonus, but I know that's not this game either.
Yeah, careful that magic dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can move Urk over there or something. Urk probably has good resistance.
Yeah, I was gonna move Sarah over to the heal. I just can't figure out where I want everyone to go. Here.
Cool.
I'm so used to the other one right now, where it doesn't matter as much. Because I know how many units are gonna survive and who's targeting what.
It's hard to not be biased because I remember how every single one of my playthroughs went for this game, and I never ended up using certain characters. So it's like I don't even want to give them any time, like right now. I always liked Lucius, even though he's not like objectively a great character, just because he looks cool. But he's one of these.
I mean, you gotta love that hair.
Matthew I always use. Sign I always use. Kent I almost never use past the halfway point. Okay, yeah, well, he's still carrying a hand axe.
Whoops, he shouldn't have been carrying
Ah, well,
that.
it doesn't matter. He's still dead. Yeah, go dork
It's a waste of hand axe uses.
Oh, good, you got some vulnerary stuff. Is that like a powder?
Wait, why does he have... I always thought it was a drink. Oh, not
No,
drop
don't
it.
drop
There's
the
no
fire.
convoy.
Oh, dang it. So now he has to give up a vulnerary, I guess.
Ah,
Yeah, how irresponsible. How very irresponsible.
I didn't fix everyone's items
It's okay, this guy's gonna die too. But not right now.
eventually.
Yeah, you can give the kill to Urk for max damage.
Yes, he's a man whose name you'd like to touch.
What?
Max power.
Okay, well,
It's
Will
a
can
stretch.
kill this fool.
We... What can
Yeah,
Lucius
use
do?
Lucius to own this guy. Yeah, he's gonna kill him.
Yay.
Look at this guy. Look at his hair. Look at his hair. Oh, did you see that hair whip? That hair whip?
Yeah. That's what you have to do when you have long hair.
You know, the funny...
It's a law, actually.
What's it with the name Lucius and long, like blondish hair? Remember in the Harry Potter series, like, Lucius Malfoy also had awesome hair?
Yeah, but he was evil.
Well, I mean, this Lucius also turns out to be the main antagonist.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's actually a plot twist, but turns out he's been controlling things all along. Yeah, that's the thing I hate about Will. His skill never increases, and his strength rarely increases.
Wait, so you're carrying a Lancer sword? He's a Lance person. I think. Go get him, Kent. Go get him, Matthew.
Do you know that old TV show Rave Master?
I just remember the ending theme song because it was on before something I
Okay, well, I want to go on a tangent real quick about Rave Master. You don't need to know too much about the show to actually understand this, but basically, the name Black Fang in Fire Emblem is making me think of the name of the evil organization in Rave Master, which was the Shadow Guard. Now, both of these names sound equally cheesy, Black Fang and Shadow Guard. But I gotta say, as cheesy as it was, Shadow Guard worked better on a dramatic level because the origin of that name was more unique. Basically, Shadow Guard was originally formed by the two heroic characters in the series in order to protect the world against demons. Not like in the Team Rocket protect the world from devastation. We're talking about it was called Shadow Guard because they were meant to guard people from shadowy forces. It was like a way of letting everyone know what they were. But then one of the heroes left the organization, and the other one became super corrupt and evil. And Shadow Guard's name kind of flipped on itself, and it became an organization that was designed to terrorize. So that was kind of interesting. That it used to be one thing and then became the opposite thing. Black Fang has no such history. It's literally just this dude called his this dude called his organization Black Fang and asked to be taken seriously. But that being said, he's not the main antagonist of the story, so it still kind of works.
And more.
In fact, in the story, Brendan Reed, the founder of Black Fang, is actually pretty stupid, but in a King Lear sort of way.
Oh, okay. I remember having to read King Lear, and by that I mean I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, okay. Well, bottom line is that the founder of Black Fang is implied to have been a really respected warrior, but who was very vulnerable to manipulation, we'll say, of a certain type.
Is it chocolate? Chocolate manipulates me pretty
No, it isn't. It's a very different kind of sweet stuff.
Honey.
Exactly.
I knew it. I was really into honey at one point, learning about it and trying out baked goods and stuff.
Sign. You and your Lance. They're so heroic. Oh, hey.
Oh, no.
This can't be. They should be dead. Everyone, get in there and finish them. This is our only chance. Why does he sound like that? Because he's drunk.
Oh, okay. Is this the kind of thief that runs out with treasure chests, or is he just a random guy?
Usually with thieves, you have they'll open a chest and then run away with the treasure, but you can steal the very last item they stole by killing them. So usually you don't want to let an enemy thief open more than one chest. But I don't think there's more than one on this map, so as long as you kill them.
Okay. I have a plan. I'm just figuring out my
Yeah,
plan.
you're gonna have Lucian move there, and then Nils will enchant him.
Yeah. I'm not used to everything. It's so different. Different. In the farm, there's a lonely goat herd.
Watch out! What if this is the origin story of Lucius Malfoy? He used to be this idealistic priest, but then he's traded his soul for the Dark Lord.
A British accent.
Okay. Or a British accent, but I already gave a British accent to Ursula, so I don't know if that'll work for enough. Yeah, the thing about him is that he doesn't increase his HP and defense fast enough.
Okay.
Imagine that, a bishop is not super big on HP and defense.
Who would have thought?
Careful about sending him in too deep, by the way. Just move him on top of the chest if you can. I don't know if you can.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't cut off all of his support. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to finagle.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want.
There aren't enough people to really back him up though, because the boss is. I don't think
those stairs just go.
I don't think the boss can move. I don't think in this game they actually use the. It was always weird. The boss should move. If a human was in control of the Black Fang army in this map, you'd be stupid to not use the boss. He's the only one who has a chance of killing any of the player characters.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Break open the wall. Bust down that wall. No, at this point, yeah, just maybe hit him with Urk.
Where do those stairs even go?
They're just where reinforcements pop up.
Oh, okay.
At least that's how it was in previous games. What am I saying? This is a previous game.
Yes, this is a very previous game. I hated the reinforcements in Awakening.
The reinforcements...
Because I remember, the ones in Awakening, could move and attack the same turn they spawned.
Oh, really? I forget. Because Awakening, I remember just being very easy because the computer didn't know how to use pair-up.
Right.
And that kind of
Well, the computer couldn't. It wasn't programmed.
that kind of broke the game, though. Oh wow, Urk is gonna boss this guy. But no.
And then they fixed that in Fates.
Yeah.
But then they
Well, Fate's
messed up the story.
villain side was actually good gameplay. It was just bad writing. So I was always hoping they would do the Fates gameplay, but in a story that I cared about, and not a stupid story about how just ask for medicine and ye shall receive.
If you just asked, we would have given you food.
Oh wow, these guys are weak, aren't they? Like, Sign just doubled him. That's not. That shouldn't be happening yet. Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops, Link shouldn't have that equipped.
Oh yeah,
either.
look at. I wonder how well this is gonna go for this dude. Okay, yeah.
Not
Pasta
well.
Sword is always gonna win until it breaks.
Is there a way to fix it?
With the power of friendship.
Oh, okay. That fixes all problems.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yu-Gi-Oh taught me that.
Yeah, I've been playing the Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out. That we actually talked about in the last time we recorded this.
Wait, the Yu-Gi-Oh game?
Yeah, they made one of the card game for the phone games into a full-fledged game.
Oh,
for the
do you play it
Switch.
on motorcycles?
I'm not to that chapter yet. I'm still on the stuff I knew, which is like up to half of Battle City.
The thing about these early levels of this game, like, oh wow, oh look at how cool he is. Oh, did you see that critical hit? He just like slapped himself on the wrist, drew all of the universe's power to him, and unleashed it on that poor guy. And I think it's because that guy's a thief. And Lucius is like, no, I'm not about that.
Does he get bonus damage against thieves?
Do you think the church would be better off if its priests got critical hits against the thieves of the world?
No. That's giving the church too much power. We know what happens when the church has power.
I actually don't.
Crusades.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
What level are you?
I thought
Okay, you're
I thought that was the setup for a very edgy joke, so I was gonna let you finish that.
It wasn't. It was just me being serious. I apologize.
I was. It's like when Little Karibo tried to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 abridged, and now Kaiba's like super earnest about everything, and Yugi's just like, oh, that wasn't very funny.
I'm a very hungry
No,
person.
that wasn't very funny. Why would it be funny? I'm just explaining how the game works. Ugh.
I guess wait there. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait until all the reinforcements are dead, or do they endlessly spawn?
I don't know. Maybe reinforcements won't, because like this map is too easy. Like, even if reinforcements spawn, these soldiers are jokes. If Sign's doubling them, they're never going to be a threat to you. That dark magician over there, haha, Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, yeah. Dark magic attack.
Yeah, that dark magician over there, and Lucius is here, so you're going to kill him easily. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Like, he's the only interesting character on this map, and once he's out of the way, because the boss inexplicably doesn't move, so you're just gonna win every other encounter. Yeah.
Up and he missed.
Even if he'd hit, it's 2 damage. It would take an incredible run of luck for this guy to kill Lucius.
I saw something where there was an enemy with a brave bow that quadruple criticaled an armored unit in 3 houses and killed it.
Oh, you mean an enemy?
It was great. Like an NPC.
Oh wow.
Quadruple killed.
Well, I guess that's gotta happen at some point. Wait. Oh,
What?
okay, yeah, Lucius's attacks are weaker against Anima Magic. Yeah, light is weak against Anima, but strong against Dark.
They probably explained that, but that was like, how many months ago? Fine, I'll kill him with him. No, I can't.
Well, see how much damage Lucius can do, because maybe...
Okay. So he would only take 6.
I don't know if Lucius can do 6. Maybe he can. Oh, wow, really?
Yes, he can.
Oh, okay, so this guy is a joke, too. Like, Lightning is at a disadvantage, and he still has a 91% chance of hitting. That's how weak this guy is.
Yeah, it's like early Pokemon.
What a joke. What a terrible...
What a bunch of
What a
jokers.
terrible promotion. Lucius, you gotta get some HP in defense, buddy.
Oh, wait, this guy should go open the chest, I guess, at this point. Or should he not? I don't know. I'm used to you telling me.
Well, I mean, he needs to get experience at some point, but it's okay. Just have Will kill him.
No, so it's not like the thieves in What's It? Path of Radiance, where I literally never leveled them up.
Yeah, right now, like, very little of what you're doing in this stage of the game is consequential. And I know that's reassuring to hear.
It's so reassuring.
It's like Lynn is not really a protagonist. Like she's the intro to the game. Like,
but she's so
for
cool.
the rest of the game, she's just going to be another sword user, and yeah, she doesn't have the same. She's not remembered in the same way that Elwood and Hector are.
She's remembered for being a female lord who's like cool in concept, but not actually in the
She
game.
should have been much more interesting than she is, because she has a more interesting background than Elwood does, but Elwood is a more active character. So, because like things happen to Lynn. Like, she doesn't have a super compelling goal in all of this.
Yeah, I don't even remember what her
Exactly.
goal is.
The most interesting of the lords is Hector, but, you know.
Yeah, and Hector's pretty much the favorite. I do know that. Except Lynn actually got in the Warriors game, and what else? She's an assist trophy in Smash Bros, so who knows.
Okay, now just this it feels like going through the motions almost, because, like, come on. Even if... Okay, let's say, for instance, that the boss character on the enemy side did not move for whatever reason. Let's say in the story he's a coward. He just doesn't want to leave his room. You would think that when he realizes everyone else is dead, he would do something.
Oh, whoops, I have to be on
Yes.
it. I'm not used to chests being able to be
No, that's
stood
why
on.
I had you block it earlier, so the thief couldn't run in and take it. And you got a hammer, so now you don't even need Urk.
Yay! Hammers replace mages.
What does Urk say when he gets dealt a fatal blow in this game?
Ouch.
No. But you got the gist of the joke.
I know, that's why I gave the non-answer.
I love how this is going to get 1 million views, and people will hear that joke, and they'll be like, yeah, this is the kind of quality content I subscribe to this channel for.
All like 5 people, most of whom I actually know in person.
I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too... Oh, yeah, you're really going to stop this guy. You don't even move, and I don't even think you have a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. How bold would it be to just shove him right in the guy's face? Oh my god, do it. Do it.
I mean, Lucius is dead if this doesn't work.
He's got a 94% chance. Yeah, you actually got nervous there for a second.
That was the plan all along.
Yeah, hell yeah, you did it.
All according to Kate.
Good things come to those who take foolish risks.
No,
I cannot. Give us the ring, and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two... that's not Lynn's voice, but whatever. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your...
Girl voice.
Failure means death. What? Poison? He took his own life. No, these are no common brigands we're dealing with. These are advanced brigands.
This isn't your average everyday brigand. This
An
is
advanced brigand.
advanced brigand.
Everything's going to be fine.
I hope it was worth it for the
I'm pretty
rent.
sure everything is objectively not going to be fine for these two. Like, you know what these two are.
I know at least one of them's a dragon.
Yeah.
Can't trust characters with red eyes in these games.
Which really raises some ethical issues here, because, you know, the Scouring was essentially a genocide of their species, and the very fact that these two are capable of, like, interacting with Lynn's crew on a friendly basis suggests that there was no real moral justification for killing their entire race. But, you know,